Hello and welcome to Trinity College Dublin. I'm Dr. Miranda Fay Thomas, Assistant Professor in the Department of Drama and Theatre Studies, and I'm here to introduce you to our flagship M.Phil in Theatre and Performance. This taught Masters offers a dynamic fusion of theory and practice to nurture the development of future practitioners, researchers, innovators, and leaders of theatre and performance. Its rigorous taught programme is designed to strengthen students' analytical, critical and practical approaches, with teaching occurring across lecture, small group seminars and tutorials, and studio-based formats, as well as through one-on-one supervision of placements and independent projects. Situated in the very heart of Dublin's lively theatre scene, but stretching far beyond it, our course features numerous outbound opportunities to connect with contemporary international theatre practitioners, to engage directly with working members of the Irish theatre community, and to develop deeper connections tailored to students' specific interests within the field. It will be taught by staff with international reputations in both scholarship and performance, who have produced groundbreaking books and editions, award-winning productions, and excellent teaching innovations. Our faculty specialisms include early modern theatre and Shakespeare, interculturalism, Irish theatre, gender and performance, Samuel Beckett, practice as research, and dramaturgy. I'm now going to hand over to Dr. Nick Johnson. He's going to tell you a little bit more about who you might be when applying for this course.
Thanks so much, Miranda. So the M.Phil in Theatre and Performance is perfect for anyone who's interested in the past, present, and future of drama, equipping its graduates with the tools to enrich, reimagine, and reshape the field of theatre studies. Our course's unique blend of theory and practice means that the M.Phil is perfect whether you're a creative practitioner who wants to learn more about scholarship or a scholar who wants to learn more about practice. Perhaps you've been working with a theatre company and you'd like to deepen your knowledge by looking at the theory and history of performance, or maybe you've done a degree in English, you love drama, and you'd like to enhance your understanding from a more practical standpoint. In terms of our entry requirements, we're looking for candidates with a good honors BA degree, not necessarily in drama, classed at an upper second or above, or an equivalent qualification. The application process also asks you to submit a writing sample, and then you'll have an interview with us as well to get to know you a little bit. To discuss the course offerings for the beginning, I'll hand you back to Miranda.
Thanks, Nick. So our M.Phil offers you a range of compulsory and option modules, providing you with what we think is a unique toolkit to explore theatrical practices. So our compulsory modules are strategies of performance analysis. This core module introduces various methodologies of critical inquiry in theatre and performance, preparing you for master's level writing and analysis. We'll look at performance analysis, including semiotics and phenomenology, and look at various canonical and non-canonical plays through lenses such as gender, critical race theory, queer theory, and cultural materialism. This module equips you to talk about theatre at a postgraduate level. You'll also take embodied practices. This core module offers a consideration of movement practices in performance and embodied research from both scholarly and also practical points of view. You'll be taught by a world-leading expert in practices research to explore forms of movement, culminating in a short project where you'll apply your knowledge of the body in performance. One of our other modules is Contemporary Irish Theatre in Context, which provides you with the opportunity to learn about the beating heart of the current Irish theatre scene. As we're situated here in the centre of Dublin, just a stone's throw away from the Abbey Theatre, this module gives you the chance to learn about the contemporary trends of Irish theatre by introducing you to the artists, creatives and policymakers who make it happen. I'm now going to hand over to Nick, who's going to tell you more about two more of our modules.
So I'm in charge of the Contemporary Dramaturgy module, which is a new module which creates an opportunity for all students on the M.Phil to engage with the growing, diverse, and wide-ranging field of dramaturgy at a practical level. This module creates options to work on campus with ongoing research and practical projects, but that also exists alongside partnerships with outside alumni and friends of the course, giving authentic on-the-job experience in the field. The possibilities will vary year to year depending on availability and what your own interests are, but you might, for example, work with an academic on an editorial project, gaining insight on how to create a scholarly version of a classic play. You might work as a reader for new scripts being submitted to major theater departments, or you might help organizing and documenting the practice as research that blends the university and professional environments in settings like the Beckett Summer School or the Beckett Laboratory. Purely observational placements are also an option if you prefer to learn by looking and reflecting on contemporary theater as it happens. We also run the School of Creative Arts Research Forum, which is a school-wide element that includes members from the film department and the music department. We have added for our master's students a special seminar called Researching Theater and Performance. It's important to us that we equip our graduate students with the skills that will help them shine in academic contexts, which is why our curriculum includes these weekly attendance at our School of Creative Arts Research Forum. And that introduces you to the latest cutting-edge research in the field of creative arts, offering new perspectives that cut across theater studies, film studies, and music. It will also provide you with the vocabulary and understanding to delve into the current research trends and methodologies while teaching vital skills in terms of presentation, writing, and engaging with a range of audiences in settings like conferences. You'll also choose an option module that complements your own research interest. And to talk about those three offerings, I'll hand you back to Miranda.
Thank you. Of course, these options will vary from year to year, but they might include practice as research, which would provide an overview and exploration of the nature of practice as research, giving you the opportunity to apply your knowledge of the body and performance and develop strategies for practice-based research. This would culminate in a group project where students can opt to work as directors, performers, choreographers, writers, or designers. Another option module is Performing Shakespeare, which allows students to study the history and the current state of Shakespearean performance in significant breadth and depth, exploring stage, television, film, and online performance, and inviting questions about the adaptation of Shakespeare for different media and contexts. Finally, Irish theatre, the matriarchal lineage, allows students to explore a female genealogy that revises the patriarchal origins of modern Irish drama. The module will explore lesser known and some unknown works by women in the Irish tradition, and in doing so challenge patriarchal processes of canonization. Our degree will culminate in an independent research project comprising either of a 15,000-word dissertation or a practice as research mixed media submission with reflective, academic, and practical components. Now, you're probably wondering what it's like to study at Trinity, and for that, I'm going to hand you back to Nick to tell you a little bit more about what to expect once you get here.
Thank you. If you come to study drama at Trinity, you will be welcomed warmly into a dynamic, exciting environment with learning around every corner. We have a stunningly beautiful campus, the university established in 1592 with many layers of history visible through the architecture and the space. It is the #1 English-speaking university in the European Union. It was recently declared also the most international university in the EU by the Times Higher Education Supplement. Our department is sitting with a fully equipped theater at its very heart. It's one of the leading theater venues in the city in its own right, and during term time has an exciting mix of student work as well. We have a lovely dance studio space, which is the studio learning space for the M.Phil, and a number of fully equipped classroom spaces as well. There is a leading world library on campus, which we will frequently use for different resources. As noted above, we were part of the School of Creative Arts, which includes an affiliation with the Department of Film and the Department of Music. Aside from just meeting there in the School of Creative Arts Research Forum, we will also be connecting to the Interdisciplinary Center for Advanced Study in the Arts and Humanities, which is called the Trinity Long Room Hub. And the School of Creative Arts is one of the member schools there. So that's connected to a vibrant interdisciplinary research community, which is full of events that are run for postgrads, and a lot of cross-cutting work of social importance is being done there. The campus, of course, is situated in the heart of Dublin, so we're one bridge away from the National Theatre of Ireland, the Abbey Theatre, and from a number of other fascinating experimental and historical venues around the city. During the festival season, which is the very beginning of term in September and October, there are 6 or 7 weeks of continuous international theatre happening right in the center of Dublin. And we also, we have a very strong triangulation link in Ireland here between strong links to the European Union, links to the American diaspora, and links to the United Kingdom as well. So we're really at the intersection of 3 different international contexts. The graduates of our course tend to be innovators and leaders in their space. Many graduates in the early career stage have left and entered the industry here in Dublin. Soon after graduation, or sometimes during the course, presenting work in the small venues or in some of the festivals, for example, Seen and Heard Festival in February, or the Dublin Fringe. Notable academics and critics and practitioners in the Irish scene are alumni of our course, including, for example, the current artistic director of the Dublin Theatre Festival, and many of those who write and comment on theatre for the Irish Times and for the other spaces here. So we really believe that even if you stay in Ireland or you go back to another country or you move on to a third country or go into further study, the experience that you have as a Trinity student would be one that would mark the way that you think ahead about theatre. So we'd be very excited to welcome you to this course.
Great, thanks, Nick. That pretty much sums up everything we want to tell you right now in just a short space of time. Thank you for watching and for listening. We're really looking forward to hearing from you. If you have any inquiries or any questions, please do drop us an email. I'm thomasmf@tcd.ie and Nick is johnson@tcd.ie. Thank you so much.